Dear colleagues, this is an ideal video to demonstrate the steps of a good phaco surgery to budding eye surgeons. The ocular surface is thoroughly washed with betadine 5% lotion. Now the incision is planned. In this case, the incision is made with a 2.8 millimeter keratome at around 10:30 o'clock. This is a two-plane incision, a horizontal cut, then it goes little forward and then dives into the anterior chamber. Viscoelastic substance is then injected into the anterior chamber through the main incision. It is spread over the surface of the cornea, epithelial surface of the cornea. It improves visualization. One side port is made at around, in this case it has been made at around 8 o'clock and another one at around 1:30 o'clock. Now capsular access is done. The capsule is incised and a flap is raised so that we can hold this flap at the first attempt with a utrator forceps. This is a utrator forceps, very thin, slender utrator forceps. I go anti-clockwise. It depends on the surgeon. You can, if you are comfortable clockwise, you must follow your own natural hand movement. Now hydrodissection is done, nucleus is mobilized. Hydrodissection and nuclear rotation is mandatory for new surgeons who are converting from SICS to phaco surgery. Now I enter into the antechamber with the tip of the phaco handpiece. Here it is. This is direct chop. The superficial cortical fibers are just removed a little bit. Then I impel the tip deep into the nucleus and I make a chop. This is vertical chop. It's more of vertical than horizontal. So the nucleus has been divided into several fragments, about 4 fragments in this case. Now each fragment is emulsified with ultrasonic energy and it is removed by aspiration with the help of a peristaltic pump. At this time, the phaco power is 65% in this case. Flow rate is 45 ml per minute and vacuum is 450. This is an Ophth Catarix 3 phaco machine. I remove the chopper when I emulsify the last piece so that there is no leakage from the side port. The posterior capsule goes backward and I can safely emulsify the last fragment of the nucleus. Now a little bit of visco is injected into the antechamber, into the capsular bag, and the cortical cleanup is done. If you are habituated with bimanual irrigation aspiration, please continue to do that. It looks more elegant when you use bimanual IA, but the idea is to clean the cortical matter thoroughly, effectively. To save time, I use this very simple instrument, a direct Simcoe cannula, because when I give the handpiece, my assistant keeps this simple instrument ready and immediately I can start cleaning the cortical matter. So the cortical cleanup is done and now a lens is to be implanted, intraocular lens. Viscoelastic substance is injected into the antechamber inside the capsular bag and this is the intraocular lens. This is a hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens. It is placed inside a cartridge and with the help of a plunger it is placed into the capsular bag, and this is the new cartridge from AMO. it goes easily through the 2.8 millimeter wound. This is meant for 2.2 for wound assisted implantation, and if the incision size is 2.8, it goes easily through the wound, and that's it. The IOL is going into the capsular bag. The leading haptic goes into the capsular bag, and the trailing haptic also goes into the capsular bag with the help of the left hand instrument. Now the lens is dialed a little bit to place the haptics at your desired meridian. The viscoelastic substance is thoroughly cleaned. I first flush the viscoelastic substance, and most of it comes through the main wound. I go behind the IOL, irrigate the capsular bag, and I come in front of the IOL, irrigate it, and then I start aspirating. After cleaning with Simcoe, I take bimanual irrigation and aspiration, and I give another wash. Here it is, the bimanual irrigation and aspiration groups. This is the irrigation. Now I use the bimanual IA to remove the viscoelastic substance thoroughly. That's it. The case is over. This is a little bit of moxifloxacin. I do moxi lavage. I inject moxifloxacin and then wash it out. The side ports are hydrated, and I give a final wash with Simcoe. The case is almost over. This is a view under higher magnification. I want to see if everything is alright, if there is any particulate matter, any cotton fiber, anything is left inside. The antechamber is nicely formed and the case gets over. Thank you very much for watching.